14 minutes before the hour on Studio B, and that's a live look. They're getting laid over there. You see that? Hawaiian flowers in the Hawaii delegation getting laid. Get it? Ha, 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 ha. Funny, right, Mary?
Day job. Shep, we need to get you on. Just keep that day job. Can you sing?
Can I sing? And not on the television.
Summertime and the living's easy. So the question is, how much sleep have I had?
How much have you had since you asked the question?
We're in day 3. Is this day 3 of this incredible convention here in New York?
Perfect, right? And the Democrats are horrible, right?
Oh, good. This is a spin-free zone. I like that. I like that. Well, I think we are having objectively a better convention than they had.
Were you surprised to hear, and I promise it's the last time I'm going to ask this question, were you surprised to hear the word Nixon last night?
Well, I'm an old and increasingly aging Republican. So Nixon, if you're a long-term Republican, not necessarily. We haven't heard him for a while, but that's
I mean, the sort of association with corruption and secrecy and all the rest, it just didn't seem like probably what they had in mind around here.
But in the way he said it, and if you're into foreign policy at all, Nixon was very pivotal there. So maybe he didn't miss the sort of cultural pejorative for Nixon. But, you know, people forget, and history will show, however, that Nixon was a great president, foreign policy president.
Mary Matalin, who, of course, is the wife of the Raging Cajun, and we'll get into that in just a minute. One of the promises from the 2000 campaign was that there would be a creation of personal investment accounts in Social Security. And I know that's one of the things that they're still working to do. Does the Treasury Secretary's comments the other day that they may have to make some changes in Social Security, maybe even raise the retirement age, does that affect that at all?
I can't speak to. I didn't hear the Secretary of Treasury's comments, but reforming Social Security is critical. We're going.
Alan Greenspan said it. I'm sorry.
Well, I didn't hear it, and it's not relevant to President Bush's policy making. But Social Security reform was on the 2000 agenda, and will likely be, if not on this second-term agenda, which I think it will be. We have to start working on this. Senator Kerry has taken any option for reform off the table by foreclosing options that are necessary to keep the system intact. But the president's has long felt, and this will be part of the second term, that we have to have some sort of private investment accounts for younger people who will produce more of a nest egg for them when they need it. It's just not, this system is not working. It's an old system. It's an archaic system. It's from the 1930s. We've got to get into the 21st century.
I was one of the few people watching that Weird Channel the other day when your husband, I thought the eyeballs were going to pop right out of his head. I thought he might blow up. Do you ever wonder if that's going to happen?
I don't watch my husband, and I highly recommend to you that if you want to watch him, you turn down the sound. Actually, I think he's kind of cute. I can watch him. I don't listen to him, but he always looks like that.
I know you get asked this every day, and it's become trite and ridiculous, but how do you guys cohabitate? I mean, you're as right as they get, and he's as left as they've ever been.
Because I'm right and he's wrong, and I don't, I know I'm right. I know why I'm right. I know why he's wrong, and that's not what I like about him, and he's not going to change me, so what's the point?
All right, Mary Matalin, it's great to see you. Wish we had a little more time. Got to get out of here because Cavuto's coming. The biggest name in business is on the way. In addition, we're going to talk about him. Zell Miller. That's coming up next. A Democrat is the keynote speaker at the Republican convention. Huh?